Hey guys.
Hello.
What's up, y'all? We're in a new setting again.
New setting. Same radio station.
Same radio station, new setting, different room.
Production room, right?
We're now in the actual production room, so this is actually pretty fun.
So we're producing.
We are producing. So, welcome back to Like Father Like Son Podcast, episode number 20.
I believe it's 20, yes. 20,
That
21?
seems wrong.
One of the two.
20. We're in the 20s, though.
Yeah. Definitely we got there. Yes.
Finally in the 20s.
Yes, sir. So who are you, man? Just as a reminder.
I'm the son, Manny.
I'm the father, John.
Do follow us on Instagram, Like Father Like Son PCast. Follow us on TikTok, Like Father Like Son PCast 2716, because TikTok likes numbers.
Yep.
Still don't know why. Email us too, LikeFatherLikeSonPCast@gmail.com.
Yes. It's the new year, 2025.
It is the new year.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
We did one before.
Right before.
Just before New Year's Eve.
That's right. I remember that one.
And Christmas.
Yep. You're finally
it's
back.
been a lot.
Yeah. Well, you've been back. Now you're back.
I'm back
you
in
a little
school
hiatus,
now.
Back in school. Back
in school.
radio,
Back in the radio
now,
station.
yes.
So that's why we're back in the station.
Yeah.
The last one obviously wasn't in the station. We were back at home.
And still shout out to KCRH.
Yes.
It's their production room. So
Shout out to KCRH Radio.
Tom specifically.
I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but there's literally a thing right here.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's been a lot that's happened since
There's been a lot that's happened.
Beast Games.
Beast Games, absolutely.
The Super Bowl happened.
Yes. Yeah, the
One
Super
of my
Bowl
favorite,
did happen.
One of my favorite animation shows came back. Invincible came back.
Invincible.
We should just do a title screen.
The Floor is back.
We should just do a title screen
What?
when we said that. Invincible.
Oh, like they do on the, like
They
on
do
the
it in
cartoon.
the show.
That might be a cool thing to. That's
The
you on
Floor
that
came
edit.
back. There's
show.
one. What is it on? Fox? CBS?
It is on Fox.
It's on Fox.
Yeah.
There's a show that we watch called The Floor.
Yep.
It's a very fun game.
Yep.
Literally, it's just you take your expert category.
But
some of it's really
we
weird.
can get into it, man. Yeah, we'll get into it. Well, I don't know. Did you want to start talking about that one?
Start with it. The Floor is something that we've watched past 2-3 years. 2 years?
I think it's on its third season, right?
Yeah, it's on its third season. So we've watched the last 2 seasons. It's a very interesting show.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Right now, it's a set of 100 people.
Yes.
I think last season it was about like 80.
Might have been in that. Yep.
80, and then I think before that it was around like 60 or something.
Yeah, they had a smaller.
It was very small,
pilot
and then
numbers.
it was really good, and then they just kept adding people. But basically, the premise of the show is to take an expert category, and that's what you start off with.
Your own expert.
So your own
category.
expert category. It's very weird, but then there's this thing called the randomizer, and it'll choose someone, and basically that person has to choose a category to go up against.
Has to challenge somebody else on the floor in
Their expert
category. So as an example, I have Star Wars as my category. And you
probably have CDL teams.
CDL teams. The randomizer lands on me, and I want to challenge you, even though I'm horrible at CDL teams. But it's, I have to choose you or somebody else that I can touch, that my square touches.
Yeah.
And so then people get knocked out that way.
Yeah.
But then it's kind of, again, it ends up being a trivia game, a one-on-one trivia game.
Yeah.
To see who can
analyze a picture. Or
right. Name a picture, name a book, fill in
yeah.
a blank, whatever, again, depending on what your category is. So, yeah.
So we've been watching it for the past 2 years?
Seasons, because I think it's only been around for like a year
2
and
seasons,
a half.
yeah. So we would say it's a very good show. It's a fun show. It's a good family show. Obviously, we play along with it.
Yes.
Some categories we know.
Yeah.
Some categories we're like, what the fuck is going on?
Dear Lord. Well,
and then there's some categories where they're like, oh yeah, I'm an expert at this, and they know 2 answers.
Now those are the ones that kill me, right?
And I'm like, dude,
where they're like, yeah, I'm an expert at this, and you're like, what? Those were the basics. Like, there was this girl, right? What was it, like country singers or something? Or
yeah.
And It was like
I don't know that.
right, and I'm not no country.
I hate
singer,
country
dude.
music, and I will stand by that. I'm sorry for our country folk. I just don't like it.
You probably gig a little bit with some. Anyways, the point though, you may not know deep, but there was some ones that it was like, oh, even I know that, and she was missing and stuff. Anyways, it was.
Yeah, it was weird.
The one thing though, this year I'm just laughing because we haven't gotten to all the categories, all the categories that folks have selected, right? But in those first couple of seasons, it actually felt like it was like a topic, right? Like sports teams or football teams, something specific. Now it seems like somebody could have an expert.
My grandma's cookie jar from 1936.
Or it could be
like what?
It could be my tournament team, sports teams, or my little league teams, and it would be like, who the hell else is going to battle you? Like, who cares? Anyway,
super weird.
Yeah, getting stranger, but
I will say we're about 2-3 episodes in.
Yeah, I think 3 episodes.
Pretty good.
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, it's always fun, you know.
We got the annoying girl out already.
That annoying woman I was like, good gosh almighty.
I did not like her at all.
Yeah.
Super cocky, super arrogant.
Yeah.
And then she got out.
There's like villains, like soap opera
She got
villains.
out on her own category.
I think it was. I think
the
somebody
national
did.
architecture.
Yeah, the
whatever.
national. Yeah. And she
or the
forgot
world
it.
architectures, whatever it was.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. There's one that we're waiting for, the Marvel.
Oh yeah. Well, let's hope the randomizer doesn't land on that person, and they have to select.
It stays. Well, you always forget. You always forget how this works.
We're gonna get into this because that's gonna.
You
take the whole
forget how this
episode.
works.
No, I'm saying right now, that person hasn't been chosen for the category. Okay, so I hope
if he gets chosen, he has to challenge a different category.
That's what I'm saying. So I hope the randomizer doesn't select him, so that he has to choose something, and we might lose the whole Marvel topic altogether. That's what I'm saying.
It'll stay. You always forget how this works. If the randomizer chooses someone, they have to battle someone for their category.
Correct.
Right? Let's say it's football teams. The Marvel guy's going for football teams, right? Football teams is the category that's chosen. So no matter what, that is out. If the guy wins in football, he keeps Marvel. If the football guy wins, he takes Marvel.
He inherits Marvel.
Yes.
Got it. Yes, that's right.
Kid you not. It's 3 seasons.
I'm just there for the battles, all right?
I got the premise of the show. I know how it works.
Yeah. All right.
I get how it works.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, fun show.
Very fun show. We do always get the last bit of the Masked Singer. That always happens.
That's just the recording.
No, I know, but we always see it.
It
It did go downhill. I will not lie. The Masked Singer.
Yeah, it did. It feels like it.
I remember when it was actual people that were good at singing.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Except Gronk. Gronk was a pass.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's when I think it started to go downhill, when it was just like random.
Gronk was in like the first season.
Oh.
The first or second season.
I thought it was later on.
Gronk was early on. Antonio Brown was later.
No, I thought he was like in the first one.
I'm pretty sure Gronk was the first pro athlete, and then it was Brown. Unless they were on the same season.
I might have to circle back on this on a later episode.
Yeah, I think Gronk was first. Could be wrong.
I thought it was Antonio Brown because I thought you selected Antonio Brown, and it was like, oh yeah, you were damn right. And it was like the first winner of the first season.
T-Pain was the winner. T-Pain was the very first winner because he was the monster.
The hell is in your freaking mouth, dude? It was on that sidebar.
T-Pain was the very first winner because he was the monster, and I remember that one.
Gotcha.
The big old blue-ass monster.
Yeah, man.
But yeah.
Yep. Do we want to stay on games?
Sure.
Before we jump into Beast Games, let me ask you this question. So, what game, what show, what TV show, game, whatever, right, do you think that you would do hella good on? While you're thinking about it, obviously, I mean, I think for me, Wheel of Fortune, I'd be cussing out folks when they get like $300 and then they start buying vows and there's like one letter on a like 85 letter puzzle. Dude, you're not going to figure it out with the freaking... Get some more damn money and get some more damn consonants, please. Then go with a vowel and stuff, right? I hate people when they just so quickly... Vowels are useful. I'm not saying they're not. But like I said, there's 85 letters. You pick a one letter and you barely get enough to buy one vowel. Now you're buying vowels. What the hell for, dude? You're not going to solve it with like 5 letters on that damn thing. Jesus. Anyway, I think I would do good. I just wish that it was like on cable. I wish, because I would be side-eyeing some people being like, did you just say that, fool?
On cable or on streaming platforms?
Or whatever. Just somewhere where it would be unfiltered.
Streaming.
Yeah. So it would be, because I would love to just be like, motherfucker, did you just say that shit?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Mind you, I don't really watch TV as much, so I don't remember all the games and stuff.
That don't mean nothing. While you're still thinking about it, I'm gonna go this route. I think with your mom. I think. Oh man, what is that one?
Whammies?
Yeah, with the whammies. Press your luck.
There you go.
There you go.
I was like, what is it called?
I know that.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
I think that would be the one she would. Yeah. Now back on you.
I still don't know.
You're saying you don't know, but
I mean,
let's think about this.
If I really, Pop Culture Jeopardy was one that was
yes,
really good.
Absolutely. Do you think you would do good in Beast Games or The Floor? Or, I mean...
The Floor? No, because some of the categories, I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Like, I would have been out on Country Singers.
Oh, yeah, no, easily.
I didn't know shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I barely even know faces. I feel like Pop Culture Jeopardy would be the one that I'd be good at. Obviously, I need to go get a team, but I feel like Pop Culture Jeopardy.
Yeah. And you don't think any of these other, like, reality-type shows like those?
Beast Games, no, because some dumbass is going to get me out. How we saw the whole time.
Well, if you're being a jerk like this right now, yeah, people ain't gonna like
no,
you.
I meant like obviously make friends, play the game right, but then some dumbass is gonna make the wrong move and then get me out.
I mean, it's more. There's luck involved, absolutely, but yeah.
There was never a strategy. Yeah, I would say.
Not like
playing the game.
Not like other games. Yeah.
I don't know. Shit, Survivor. Actually, no, I can't do Survivor. Can't do that one.
So Pop Culture Jeopardy. Yeah, you do pretty good on that one.
I know a lot of them sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of them, I'm like, what the hell is this?
But believe me, more times than not, I'm kind of like, huh? What?
Yeah, then I don't get it.
Same thing with regular Jeopardy, but
regular Jeopardy, I'm lost. I don't know what the hell's going on.
But occasionally, I have like a good run at something.
I don't have shit.
You do.
No.
You have said some
in
of the
Jeopardy?
Yes.
Oh, like one or two, not like a run.
My run.
You just said a run.
A run for me is like 3 in a row or so. Now, I'm not talking about like thousands of them.
No, yeah, because the questions are like, who built this bathroom in ancient Rome in 1736? And I'm like,
I hate the like
what?
Shakespeare ones or like literature. I'm just like, yeah, I don't know, man. Sorry. Was that on Audible? No.
What play was to be or not to be?
I don't know. Do they have Yoda? I don't know.
Why is there messages on this? No, it was Hamlet. Is it Hamlet?
You go. See, look at that.
I think it was Hamlet.
You might have got it better than me.
I think it was Hamlet. We're doing Shakespeare in English right now.
Gotcha.
So, well, kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah. Can I turn it down? I can. Yeah.
So, yeah.
That was a loud ass ding.
That was one loud old beat. So, yes.
Beast Games.
Games.
We did finish Beast Games. Congratulations to, what was his name? Jeff?
It was the guy with his...
Player 831. And I only know that because the player he went against was 830.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, they were like, yeah.
and they were literally together the entire show. Congratulations. The only thing that sucks, instead of 10 million, he's going home with 5 million.
Huh?
Did you see that?
No, what happened?
So he got the 10 million.
Yeah.
But after sales, after taxes and everything.
Oh yeah.
5 mil.
Yeah. Oh, I mean that's a given.
But that's half of what he won.
No,
so I'm like, you basically just went home with the regular prize.
Original. But if it would have been the original, then
Probably been like 25. Yeah.
Yeah.
But congratulations. I will say, some people in the show, you're dumb. I would come out and say that. I know we were getting hella mad at some people.
Yeah.
Because they were all crying and shit and whatnot. And in the early stages,
yeah,
just sucks. I get that. Obviously, in the later stages, crying, yes, I get it. You've made it this far.
Right.
You've made it top 10.
Yeah.
I get it. You've been there the entire season.
Yeah.
But if you were there episode 1 and you got out,
yeah, I mean that was like
stop.
whatever.
It's dumb.
There was, first I'll say, I had not even any idea about this. So you've been watching Mr. Beast and all that, so that was cool. It was funny. We even got
Uncle Ricky.
on it.
Shout out to you, Uncle Ricky.
Yes, for catching on to that one.
Hopefully you finished it.
Yeah.
But hopefully you enjoyed it.
I was gonna say thank you for putting us onto it. Like I actually enjoyed it. I didn't know what to expect or anything, and from that first one, it was like, holy crap! Oh damn!
Oh, 2 for 2. I hella hit that.
Yeah, you did 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
What was the other one?
Invincible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with us. Yeah.
Obviously not mommy, because
right,
mom doesn't
I
like the.
She doesn't like
killing. Heads exploding, eyeballs being shot at the screen.
Yeah. Even though their animation, I think
I mean, it's just the sound effect. Some of it's like
the sound effects. I'm just
Jesus.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Well, the one in the new episode. Spoilers. Obviously, for the new episode 5, where Multi-Paul's all
coming out of the jail cell.
Yeah.
That one,
I was eating when I was watching this, and I'm like, I don't want to eat right now.
That's funny.
Because just the noises and just the body squishing.
Yeah. No, I get that part.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Beast Games.
Finish off Beast Games. So yeah, it was a good show.
I will say in the Beast, like the games in the Beast Games, I would say I'd probably do really well in them. Obviously that ball drop one, whereas the towers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do great in that. Just catching a ball.
Yeah.
I think the basketball one with the cup, the big ass cup. I feel like I would have done good in that one. That trivia one, where the brothers got out. I would have done good in that one. If I had a good category, obviously.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing, right? It's all what do you get?
Yeah.
How good you can be. Yeah. Some of the things.
I was like, damn.
One of the memorable ones, I totally dug. I was like, right on, old people. Remember when they were pulling the big old monster trucks?
Oh, yeah.
And then they tried to stack. That one team was stacking, and they saw whatever, and they're the ones that ended up losing because they got stuck on the little hill. But it was funny how they figured out how the other team that had older folks and whatever and stuff, that
the momentum.
Yeah, they figured it out, and that was pretty cool because they were hella behind at first.
They were extremely behind.
It was like, oh dear God! It was like the Eagles versus the Chiefs in the first half. It was like, oh my God, what a lead! But yeah, when they pulled it out, they caught up.
It was interesting.
Yeah,
I would say the whole thing.
There was some major jerks. Obviously, those brothers were ones that I'm glad that they were out.
They were jerks, yes, but they played it very psychological.
I think what they did to move on in that whatever episode, cool. They played it psychologically. Don't be a jerk and keep touting like
when they were like
you
oh
shit
yeah,
off
we did
of
this,
that.
we did this.
It was like, dude, just
and
do it.
And then he got out when
and just let it happen, right?
The main brother, the older brother.
Yeah.
The question that he got out on.
I forgot what the question was, but I remember it was just kind of
Who in the NBA has the all-time finals? Who's won the most championships?
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he said the fucking Lakers.
Is that what he said? Yeah. Yeah, I knew that.
Because he buzzed in hella quick.
He did,
and then he got it wrong, and the other guy was like the Celtics.
I didn't know if he was gonna pull it out because
I thought he was gonna say
some
stupid shit.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna say like the Warriors or the Bulls.
Yeah, but he said.
And I was like, oh Jesus. And then he said the Celtics, and I was like, yes.
I knew immediately that the other guy had it when he said Lakers. I was like, ooh, he's a dumbass fool.
No, when Lakers, and then he tried to run it back. I'm like, no, what?
I know.
I'm like, dude,
fool,
you're the
take your
dumbass.
loss, fool. Talking all that shit.
Yeah, because his brother got out before.
Yep. Those folks, and then the dude in that top 10 that took hella the portion of the money.
Oh, the 630. What did you take? 630 or 650?
530, 630? No, I think it was 630.
It was six something.
Yep.
I thought you were gonna say the other girl, the one that won the island.
Hey man, I wasn't mad at her.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like her.
I'm not saying that I liked her, but I wasn't mad at her.
I mean, she had a mission to
Right.
get who was it?
Exactly.
Jeremy out, and then he got out, and then the whole thing was like, okay, now I can go in, and then
well, again, people take it to a certain point, and then they drift off into like, all right, dude, I don't really like you anymore. I mean, for her winning the island, I was like, right on.
I was
took
like,
on
cool,
the challenge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she knuckled up. That was cool.
But then she came back, and then it was the whole the car and the people.
Oh yeah.
Or what was it?
It was the train.
It was his best friend and the car.
Yeah.
Or the three people.
Mm-hmm. It was something.
It was something, but she was in it.
Yeah.
And then she made it a race thing, and I'm like, dude.
See, well, that was where it was kind of like, all right, girl.
I'm like, you have an island. You have a private island.
Just be happy with your island.
They have a $1.8 million island.
Deuces,
Shut up.
got enough.
Go. You have more money than everybody there.
Would you have taken the $1 million earlier
No.
when the captains were selected?
No.
No, really.
There's no point. That early. Oh, okay.
To get $1 million.
To get $1 million, yes, there's a point. But to make a target on yourself that early in the game, there's no point.
It's all right when you got $1 million.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have gotten really close to it. It would have been really close for me.
I mean, the second time they offered the $1 million, I think I would have took it then.
I guess why I'm saying it is because there was already some episodes, right, where people were cashing out with like 50 or 80. Remember initially some 80,000.
The first episode, 50, 80, 100.
Yeah. But it's the part about like you're not in control really. It's not like I'm the strongest and I can show off my strength or my intelligence or whatever. Literally, the decision at times it wasn't even on you, right? Yeah. And that's the part for me. I'm like, do I want to leave it to chance like that?
Yeah.
You know.
It was really weird.
But it was a good game. It was a good show.
Good game. Good show. Hella controversy. Like a lot of controversy.
You mean after the show?
Yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be a season 2.
Really, that much? Damn, what's the controversy?
I mean, medical procedures.
People got hurt?
Yeah, people got broken ankles, broken wrists. There was one medic, I guess, for the whole thing.
But here's my, and I haven't caught up on that, so that's news to me. Doesn't surprise me.
No, yeah.
But what's the difference with like Naked and Afraid or some of these other shows?
Yeah, that's why I was
you're
super
doing
confused. I was like, what?
Like, I've seen people even on camera get injured, or we were watching. Your mom and I were watching this one. I forget what it was called, but there was like a group of, I think it was 10, 12, 15 people, and they were all trying to make it to the top of the summit. I think it might have been called Summit or something like that.
Is that Extracted?
No, that's a newer one that's coming out. So this one, it was just those folks, and yeah, they had to make certain choices. I think they essentially had I think it was like 10 days to get to the top of this one big mountain. Yeah. And so there was a guy, I think in the second episode, Husky, whatever, like he was having some medical complications and he ended up having to go off the show.
Yeah.
That happens. I get it. Right. And it was unfortunate, to not for that. But I'm saying like medical things happen. So what
Yeah.
was the difference on Beast games? You know,
I mean,
like,
there
I
was
don't get
one
it.
like asthma, diabetes, all that stuff, and then they wouldn't get their medication. I guess. I'm taking this from a source. I'm not
Sure.
saying
No,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. No, right.
But I guess that was the whole thing.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah,
again, I mean, other shows do it, so I don't understand.
yeah. I don't
why
know.
Beast games would be so.
I don't know why
much-
there's so much controversy on that one. Maybe because it's a YouTuber, I mean, whatnot.
Yeah.
But
Maybe it's that. Because I do think in the other ones, right, like there's a show or a company,
yeah,
like liable, right? Like they sign off to those, and then
Yeah.
there's some insurance. So if what's his name, Mr. Beast, didn't like have like proper insurance stuff, I
Yeah.
mean, then I could see maybe
who
it's
knows?
that. I hope it wasn't the only season.
I hope there's another season.
Yeah.
It's cool to see it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, man.
While we're on the topic of television,
See,
I've been excited about this one,
what's that?
and I've been excited about it for a very long time. It's come back. It's been back for 3-4 weeks. 3 weeks, I believe. 4 weeks. I lie.
Liar.
Goes back.
Card.
Title card. This has been one of my favorite shows on Prime. I've been happy that it's back. I just love the storyline and characters.
Mhm.
I know I said this to you a while back. I want to read the comics
Mm-hmm.
because it is based off a comic book show or a comic.
Right.
I want to read the comics.
Yep.
But I don't want to go ahead.
Yeah.
That's been my only scare, and that's been the only thing that's like keeping me back from reading the comics. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on season 3 so far?
This is more on me than anything of the show. It after there's a gap, like I lose, I forget, like, oh, what are they called? The Viltrumites or
Yeah.
this? Like that's the part that
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I gotta catch up, and I forget some so and so's name. Eve now, okay, good. Some of the other, heroes or whatever, guardians or whatever. Like I forget some of that. That's the one thing that I'm kind of like, damn, I remember seeing this or that, or even you saw in the kitchen the other day. I was like, that alien dude, Alan the alien, and it's
Alan the alien.
and that's should be so simple to remember, Alan the alien. But again, it's that part that I think, as far as like the content of itself, in the cartoon, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Another different superhero story. So you've heard me, and I know we've talked about it before, but you've heard me that there's so much other things that aren't very creative. People keep doing,
They keep
redoing.
redoing
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. So when there's something new, even just like this, it's it's cool.
Yeah.
And it's not, there's no deepness. This one isn't like, sometimes when you have other kind of superhero cartoon shows where it's like, there's like a deeper message. Don't get me wrong, there's good, there's bad, but even amidst that, like they're showing the kind of real life side, of Invincible,
Yeah.
right? And his brother, his mom, that kind of stuff, relationships, being in school, that kind of stuff, right? So that feels a little more connected to kind of just like reality. So yeah, I've enjoyed it. And yeah, and I don't get tripped out with the gory stuff,
Yeah.
the blood and stuff.
I think I was surprised with the first episode of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. About how much?
On the image killing spree, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, so this is how we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
But no, I will say I like the storyline. The storyline's very good. The animation's very good.
Yeah.
Even though people are
High
like,
quality.
the animation sucks. This. I'm like, dude, shut up. Watch the show. Fuck.
It's a cartoon. I mean, like I'm not
Yeah.
looking for.
Everybody's all
super-
like, it's just a PNG, and I'm like, okay, that's every animation.
And what's
they're
wrong with that?
PNGs. Like I get they're drawn, but then they get converted to PNGs. This wire's messed up.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm with you. Like,
No,
I'm not expecting.
I don't care about high quality Spider-Verse type animation.
Right, it's not that. It is not that. So stop expecting that
type thing.
Yeah,
but I like it. I've loved it.
Yeah.
Season 3 has been really, really good.
Yep.
It's
how
definitely.
How many seasons are they supposed to have? Do you know? They're just gonna keep going.
Keep going. Season 3 has definitely lived up to the hype that it was. People didn't really like episode 5 because it was like a filler episode, and I'm like, what was filler about it?
This last one?
Yeah. I mean, I get the order and everything and Mr. Liu and whatnot, but like that's still setting up storylines. It didn't feel like a filler episode.
I don't know where that feedback is being given. And I don't know if other people may have read, like you said, you're staying away from it, but may have read the full comics or whatever. Yeah. I also agree. Like, I don't see necessarily. I could see the setup more of what may be cut to come.
Yeah.
Because, like you,
there's still
Mr. Liu or whatever, looks like he got brought back to life, and
yeah. I thought Machine Head was dead, to be honest.
He looked like he was on his last.
He was
and stuff.
Yeah. So, I like Titan.
He was cool.
He's very down to earth.
Yeah.
Type guy, smart, very smart.
Let's see if they'll actually allow him to stay out of the order.
They won't. I already know that. I already know that. It's the order. If you're in an order, you're staying in the order, no matter if you're out of the order.
The order is like a syndicate.
It's like
for it.
The Republic from Star Wars type thing.
Something like that, yeah.
Or the Senate.
Yep.
It's like a crime
syndicate.
Yeah, crime syndicate, basically. I was going to say crime fighting syndicate, but that's not what they do.
No.
It's literally just crime.
Yeah. Mafia, whatever.
Mafia boss and whatnot. Oh, yeah.
On cartoons, just real quick, I don't know if you saw it. I haven't watched any of the episodes yet, but apparently there's like a new Amazing Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man on Disney Plus.
I saw it.
I'm interested in catching it just to see. I mean,
I might watch the first episode, just like see it. I don't like the cartoon style.
Like that's super cartoon style.
That's
like old school.
Yeah, I know that's super cartoon style. I don't like how we're making Spider-Man the new Superman or the new Batman. There's 70 different incarnations of it. It's the same storyline every time.
Now that definitely. Yeah.
And I need Spider-Verse. I don't need that fucking GOAT movie that Curry's coming out with. Don't get me wrong. Still gonna watch it. It's Curry.
Yeah.
But I don't fucking need that right now. I need Beyond the Spider-Verse.
That.
Because why the hell is it delayed to 2029?
That GOAT one. I was like.
In my head, I'm like, dude. So this is why Spider-Verse is taking forever. Because you guys want to do a different film.
Now, I know it was from some of the creators. Is it the same ones, though? Still?
The exact same creators.
That are still doing the Spider-Verse one?
Yes.
Got it.
I'm like, dude, Lionsgate, Sony, Paramount, get your shit together. Is it Paramount? Yeah, it is Paramount. Get your shit together.
You should put this GOAT to the side.
And make Beyond the Spider-Verse. Make the GOAT come out in 2029. Make the other one come out now.
Well, they already got previews, so he lost that one.
I hate it. It's so stupid. I hate when films do this.
Yeah.
Like Endgame, I get they had to build it. It's fine. But Into the Spider-Verse, and then Across the Spider-Verse doesn't need to be 8 years, 7 years to the new one.
I mean, that's the thing. You know what? I go back to you just mentioned about kind of Avengers and the whole Endgame. I still go back to they did those first 10 years really well. They mapped it out, or whatever they were doing. I don't know if they mapped out all 10 years, but they were really like very strategic. Okay, this, and then the post-trailer scenes, and then they started that whole kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like that felt well planned, and so yeah. I mean, I don't think there should be 8 years between the two Spider-Verses and stuff.
It's going to be another 17 years until Beyond the Spider-Verse comes out.
I hope not.
When I get older, I'm going to make my kid do that. I'm going to make him wait 8 years just to watch another film. You're going to have to suffer this. I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Especially you, Shamik Moore. Get your shit together. Fuck everything else. Do your lines. Get your shit together.
Tell him.
Please.
Oh, with a please.
For us and all the Spider-Man fans, get your fucking shit together. Have you heard about all that?
No.
How he was trying to go after Haley Steinfeld?
And what?
And then she married Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And then he was trying to go after the girlfriend from Tom Holland's Spider-Man, the black chick.
Who was trying to go after?
Shamik Moore, the voice of Miles.
Got it. Okay.
Trying to go after that one, the black girl. She's married already, or she's in a relationship.
Gotcha.
And now he's kind of just MIA.
See, they made him sad. They need to hook him up with somebody.
No, fuck that. Just do the lines and get your shit together. Shit. Hell, I'll go in there and be voiced.
Well, I don't know if you're still on that one, but you did mention Curry and the GOAT, right?
Yes.
Do you want to transition to talk about the
Hey,
Dubs
so the
a
fucking
little bit?
Warriors are good now.
The Dubs? Golden State Dubs?
We made a trade.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard about it. There's a whole series of trades going on.
Maybe.
We
didn't make no Luka and AD type trade.
Right.
That shit was...
That was a crazy start to
That was a
those
crazy
trades.
day.
Yeah.
And there was no Spurs and Kings and whatever third team they had.
Yeah.
But we made a trade with the Heat.
Yep.
To get number 22, who's now number 10, Jimmy Buckets Butler, the third.
Jimmy Buckets!
And I will say he's actually doing really good.
Yeah, I think he's been
I feel like the way we're playing now is very good and similar to ways we played for the championships. It gives a lot of spacing on the floor.
Yes.
It leaves people open now, and so they can tap into their scary sides.
I think it gives... So, I'll be honest. I think I might have said it to you, too. When it first happened, I was like, eh.
You were skeptical.
I won't say I was... Maybe I was. I was just, I was like lukewarm on it, simply because I didn't think that it addressed some of the issues we have. We still have, we don't have big men. We're going to be susceptible to that if we happen to make it to the playoffs. That teams that do have bigger men, right? Like, then we're still at a loss there. So it didn't address that. So as an individual player, I thought Jimmy Butler definitely has shown he's an all-star. You get a different playoff Jimmy. So for all those reasons, sure, that's a great part, right? But initially I was like, if we don't get to the playoffs, are we ever going to see like playoff Jimmy, right? Yeah. So that was where I was, like, or like you said, probably skeptical. I'm glad to see that it's working the way it is, and my big thing is still like I hope that we can make it to the playoffs, so then that other notch can get turned up.
I know my coworker was super skeptical. He kept saying, "No, I don't want this trade. We need to go to this person and this person." I'm like, "No, we need Butler.
Yeah.
Fuck everything else. We need Butler."
Yeah.
And then it's worked out.
I think, like I said, I was never opposed to the trade. No. I just, once we got it, it was kind of like, meh.
Yeah. For preface, when we say we don't have a big man, we all know we have Kevon Looney, but he can only do so much.
He's a great rebounder. He does more, I'd say, than what you can expect really out of him.
Yeah.
He overachieves. That was the word. He overachieves, and I love Looney. When I've been hearing, at times rumored that he's in a trade or whatever, I'm like, oh, nah, man, let's keep that guy, right?
Keep Looney.
So I love Looney. He's been great for the Warriors, but I believe he's only 6'8", 6'9".
Yeah.
He is slightly big, and he's taller, but we're talking about, some teams got 2 7-footers.
Yeah.
Right. Or taller. Right. And those are the ones that, again,
Yeah.
we have problems with, right? Because we don't have enough firepower defensively to like keep people off the boards and this and whatever.
Yeah.
So like you said, we have some.
Your finger good?
Yeah, sorry. So we are. We don't have like those huge guys, like a traditional center, like I said, around 7 foot or more.
In the Jimmy era, the Warriors are 4-1.
Yeah, they're 4-1. That's good. Absolutely.
Very good.
Is that a good impact? I hope it continues.
My brain farted. Forgot who we lost to.
Who did we lose to? It was an
Was it
away
the
game.
Clippers?
I forgot who it was.
I think it was the Clippers.
Might have been. Yep. I
I
remember.
have to fact check that one.
Yep.
But yes, the Warriors are doing very good right now. We're above 500.
Yep.
Again, yay.
Yay, yay, yay.
I will say the floor seems more open now
Yes.
with Jimmy and Curry on the
Absolutely.
same court.
Yep. Mhm.
So it gives ways like Healed, Moody, Pods. Still don't like him. Quinton Post.
He's had a couple good
He
games.
gives all those
Yeah.
guys open floor and able to shoot, able to drive, able
Yeah.
to do all this other stuff. So it's been very good having him, I will say.
Yep.
But yeah,
We lost to Dallas.
Dallas, that's who it was. And then we face Dallas tomorrow at home
We do.
for Andre Iguodala retirement jersey night.
Oh, that's tomorrow. Nice.
Number 9 is going in the rafters.
Nice. Yep. Definitely helped out on our championships.
But yeah, he was there for every single one.
No.
Yes. All 4? He was there for 4. He won finals, MVP.
No, I know those.
And
I remember the first 2 vividly.
he was there for the back-to-back. He was in Miami for like 3 years.
Was he on the bench during the time that we won the last one?
Yeah, he was out.
That's what it was. Okay, that's why I guess I'm
He
like,
was basically just coaching.
Yeah, he didn't play like
He
a
didn't do
large
shit.
role. Yeah. Okay.
He played the beginning games, was out basically the entire season.
Right.
Played I think 2 or 3 playoff games, and then played the last game when we won the championship in Boston.
I may have forgotten even that part. But yes.
He came in
I
because
gotta
he
remember
took
now.
the ball from, I think it was Tatum. Then he gave it to Curry. The game ball.
Yep.
I remember
But
all
yep.
that.
His retirement or his jersey retired. That's cool.
I still feel like, I think Clay, Draymond, and Curry are all jersey retirements.
Probably. Yep.
I feel like if KD were to come back and win another ring, then he'd probably go in the rafters.
Mm-hmm.
So
I see that. I totally see that.
yeah.
Yup.
Speaking of championships,
Yes, sir.
CDL Major 1 just happened. Congrats to FaZe, but also fuck you, FaZe. No one likes you except your own fan base. The Thieves did make it to grand finals. We did play second. We lost in S&D.
What was the final match?
4-3.
4-3. It was, right? Like you guys were close. Yep.
We lost in S&D
Yep.
because we can't win a fucking S&D. Mind you, first it's Major 2 now. First week qualifiers, we 3-0'd. So hey,
Right.
we won an S&D. And then we lost a fucking S&D to the Vegas Falcons. The Vegas Falcons have not won a series at all. They're 0-97 in hardpoint.
That's not a good record there.
They haven't won shit. I think they have like 3 map wins. How the fuck did we lose to the Vegas Falcons?
Hey man.
It was literally just a throwaway game, and it got me pissed. I didn't even watch the S&D. I tuned back in when we were in control.
Not specifically on that one thing, and remember, like I came to you and you were like, "What the hell are you watching?" those posts.
The
those ones where there was those comebacks. I was like, holy crap! Like, because it happened a couple of times.
It did happen a couple of times.
That was kind of cool.
Major,
I forget who even the teams were.
Yeah, Major one. It was a good success out in Spain. Where is it? Oh, it was in Madrid. Madrid, Spain. Very good. The EU crowd was actually very loud.
Out there, yeah.
Not surprised at all because it's the EU crowd. But they're actually very loud. Very fun. The boys did show out. We 100-pointed the Ravens in round 1, round 2. I think it was round 2. 100-point the Ravens. Literally just put BTA. So just get to the finals. We did lose to FaZe twice.
Yeah.
Once in winners grand finals and then grand finals. But I knew from the start of it, whoever was in winners grand finals and they lost, they were going to finals. Like, I already knew that one.
Yep.
As soon as I saw the 4 teams that were going to possibly go into winners, whatever 4 were there, if they won, they're going to winners. Or they're going to grand. It didn't matter. Roster moves. Hook is now dropped. Hook the Nuke is dropped after doing pretty good with Optic and definitely boosting them a little bit. Pred is now back on. Yeah, Pred is now back on Optic, and they're shit again.
Damn.
I don't know what's going on with them. They got 3-0'd by Rocker the other day. I think it was Minnesota. I believe it was Minnesota. They got 3-0'd, and in that process, Dashy snapped his webcam. Struggled a little bit to snap it, but he eventually snapped it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the Optic camp. Shit's not going well. Ant, her Shotzi's on some different persona. And it's not working.
Yikes.
Kenny is kind of falling. But he also did that on the Thieves. So, and then he bounced back. So I know he has that bounce back ability. It's just the whole Optics all trashing him because he can't shoot. And I'm like, dude, y'all, that's Ken. Kylo Ken. Y'all don't realize how much shit he's done and what he's doing for the team. But I don't know. Optics been looking weird. FaZe is looking like FaZe, normal. Thieves definitely looking up. Ultras on that little balance beam. They're either super good or they're going to be super ass. And then the rest of the teams are doing good. But yeah.
That's cool. And Toronto? Is that where the...
Yeah. That's where the next major is.
But isn't that where the finals are too?
Yeah. I think, yeah. Champs are in Toronto.
Champs. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I gotta sneeze.
Cool. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I can't sneeze. That's
where else do we go? I know we had
Super Bowl just happened.
Super Bowl just happened a couple weeks ago.
Eagles won.
The Eagles were victorious.
The Eagles saved America.
Yes.
From that fucking shit show of the Kansas City Chiefs.
I was hoping it was going to be Saquon saving the day, but hey.
I wished it would have been a bigger score.
Also,
that's what happens when the refs aren't paid.
Now that part, I was like, all right, cool. It got a little suspect. There was that first pass interference
That
call.
First one, I was
it was like, come on, dude. This is the Super Bowl.
And then they redeemed themselves.
And then they kind of settled in, and all right. So, yeah. No, it was a good overall.
BTA.
It's like...
Belt to ass.
Man, they gave him ass for... Well, I will say this. I'm not saying that Jalen Hurts didn't deserve the MVP. Cool. He definitely, played his ass off too.
Without
good
Sweat,
rushing
they
and all
don't.
That stuff. It's the defense. I thought, if any
without
time,
Sweat, they don't win that championship.
I won't say just Sweat. I think the defense
in general,
because there were other guys that also. I forget. I think it was Carter or somebody. I think he had gotten like 2 sacks as well.
Yeah.
Like Sweat, he was a little bit above everybody else, but that whole line did some damage. And for me, if there was ever a time where you could have given it to like a core of people, the MVP, I wouldn't have been mad if they would have said
The entire
MVP,
Eagles defense.
defensive line. That might have been cool.
It was very cool to see that.
Yup.
Yes.
Hold on. Keep going if you want.
Oh, I know what's going on.
Battery going low. So,
Oh.
you know.
Super Bowl happened.
Super Bowl happened.
That means Super Bowl halftime happened.
Did they have one this year?
That means Kendrick Lamar performed
Oh,
at the halftime show.
Kendrick Lamar.
Me personally, I loved it.
Yeah.
And that's not just me being Kendrick. I've always loved Kendrick. But the way he performed it was actually very good.
All the
Mind you,
messages, all the hidden stuff.
There's a lot of people
that
on
kind of stuff.
Twitter
Yeah.
that didn't like it. And a lot of those people, and I'm not doing this as like,
There was a lot of
political-
people of color that didn't
that's
like
what I was
it.
gonna say. Like, I'm not trying to do this as like a political standpoint,
Yeah,
but there
no,
was
no,
a
no.
lot of non-people of color that's saying they don't like it.
Yep.
Saying it should have been this person or that person or this and this. And I'm like, dude, Kendrick's not a performer. He's a storyteller.
It's
And
a
that's
different thing.
exactly
Different
what he
vibe.
did at the Super Bowl.
Yep.
The whole little tiny symbolic shit.
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Sam is literally Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
And he's black.
Yeah.
The whole thing with the game, the government's playing us in a game, the PlayStation buttons, the start here,
Yep.
this and this and whatnot.
Game over at the end. Like
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. No, I'm with
And
you.
Drake got called PEDO on national television.
Mhm.
That was funny to me. They say Drake.
Yeah. That was funny.
Say Drake.
Say Drake.
Smiling at the camera and everything.
I have to agree with you, and it's funny. I don't know who, I can't remember who specifically, but I think it was on Instagram. There was somebody that came out, and it was a white person who was like, yo, that wasn't for you, for all the people with a lot of criticism or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
I remember there's no bash to 100 Thieves.
Mm-hmm.
Love 100 Thieves, obviously.
Yep.
I have this, and then I have the iced out jersey underneath it. But the head guy, Nate Shot, opinions were kind of weird, kind of shaded. He said he didn't like it. Should have been someone else and whatnot. And I'm like, dude, that really shows a lot of character sometimes. And then he's still on the Drake train. And I actually forgot about this. Drake was kind of partners with 100 Thieves.
Mm.
So I actually forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
It don't mean I'm not going to rep 100 Thieves and still be a Kendrick fan.
Yeah.
100 Thieves is my team.
Yep.
LA Thieves is my team. But Kendrick is my rapper, my hip-hop guy. But, I mean, for me, the halftime performance was splendid. The song choices were amazing. The first one he started off with being an unreleased track.
Yeah.
God damn it, Kendrick release the tracks.
Before you continue, did you use the word splendid to describe the show?
I don't know. Did I?
I thought you just said that the halftime show was splendid.
I don't know. I'm kind of just saying words.
Sorry,
I might have.
I just had to pause it.
I don't know. I might have said that.
Unreleased track. Yes, release the track.
Release the goddamn
Kendrick.
track. Take your time, though.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, there's so many little details that I loved it. Obviously, people who don't know Kendrick. Sorry. People who don't listen to Kendrick, like, regularly, obviously they won't get it. People who have been living under a rock and they don't know Kendrick, you're not going to like it. But people, obviously, people of color, people that listen to Kendrick, people that religiously listen to Kendrick, they knew every single little detail. They knew every
Sure.
single metaphor, simile, whatever the fuck, all the figurative language bullshits.
Well, they get him and
Yeah.
what it was, and that's why, again, to have other folks, and I was glad to see, like I said, and I remember the name of the whose account it was, but on this Instagram thing that a white person is saying like, well, it wasn't for you, right? Just like people are coming out, whoever, right? The guy from 100 Thieves, oh, it should have been somebody else. Okay, well, how do you know that would relate to me? You know, if you get a classical singer,
Yeah.
I don't know what classical, like what makes a good thing, you know. So somebody could do like an off the hook classical performance, and I would be kind of
Don't know who the fuck
like,
it is.
you know, like I might be lukewarm, but it doesn't mean that they didn't do good. It just means
No.
that I don't get it because I'm not in that line, right?
He had,
and so
the Nate he had said, "Oh, Prince is the best one," and I'm like,
well,
Michael Jackson performed at the fucking halftime show.
well, I will say this: I think maybe some of these better shows should be watched individually. I'm not gonna argue that Prince wasn't probably one of the best shows.
No, yeah,
I'm not gonna argue that, right? You bring up Michael Jackson, hey, that's another great performance, right?
Yeah.
So I can rock with that, but then for that to come out of that person, from Nate Shot, and then say that Kendrick's wasn't, then for me it's just like, cool, you just didn't understand,
Yeah.
or you didn't know.
I think that was the one
it
thing
wasn't for you.
people didn't understand
Yes,
the message Kendrick has been
yes,
promoting.
yeah. But for like some idiotic folks to come out and just be like, oh no, and
It was
ghetto
horrible.
rap, and it was horrible. Like it's like, ooh, no, it wasn't horrible. Y'all mistaken. Y'all misguided.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm definitely with you on that.
Yeah,
We're getting close.
that's it.
Yeah. Definitely ran through all our stuff. So
We did good.
I know, good comeback. Good comeback to the year. Start the year
Start
back
of the
off.
year.
So yeah, I guess that's a
Yes.
wrap now, right?
Yeah, this has been Like Father Like Son
Like Son.
podcast,
Yes.
episode number 20. Follow us on
Or
Instagram.
21. We don't know yet.
Somewhere in the 20s.
Somewhere in the 20s.
Follow us on Instagram, Like Father Like Son PCast. TikTok, Like Father Like Son PCast 2716, because TikTok likes numbers, and I
Nice.
still don't know why. Email LikeFatherLikeSonPCast@gmail.com. Comments, questions, inquiries,
Yes, sirs.
ideas,
And yes, ma'ams.
whatever the hell you want to send us.
Yup.
Memes.
Yup.
I don't know. Send
Do
us
it.
something.
Yep.
And with that, here's a wrap. We'll see
Peace.
y'all next time.